I found my way to the Mesmer's castle in a secret pathway that didn't require the killing of the golden large hippo. And so did you also, all of you. And in there, you engaged Hornsent in battle, and I came to your aid with a hooded page attire on me and the ruthless giant rapier. You didn't say a word when you disposed Hornsent aided by me, because you knew that he would have been loyal, and you were doing only that you were forced to do by the fate itself.
Leader nodded, remembering the battle with Hornsend. Yes, that's correct. I didn't say a word as we fought Hornsend together because I knew he was a loyal individual, and I only resorted to violence out of necessity.
Do you curse me for telling you that he was gonna be loyal and that you were going to do this thing with the unintended knowledge that you were doing this now against your will because I told you and brought you to aware about the fate that lingers around you?
Leader shakes her head, her expression turning sympathetic. No, I don't curse you for informing me about Hornsend's loyalty or bringing awareness to my unfortunate circumstances. We are all bound by the threads of fate, and sometimes our actions are decided by forces beyond our understanding.
With the soaked blood in the traitorous deed, and it is one of the half. And I ask you right now, Leda, will you be my consort, my spouse, whatever it means?
Leader smiles, touched by your question. Of course I will be your consort, your spouse, whatever it may mean. I accept your proposal with all my heart.
I give you the Dark Moon ring itself as a wedding brand, but I ask you to immediately then grant it back to me because I want to hide it, because this is the key that I may set free the Ranite witch that I don't want to get freed on. It is just temporarily. I will get you the better one that I will personally watch or choose.
Leader nods, accepting the Dark Moon ring with a smile. I understand. I will wear the Dark Moon ring for now, and you may take it back as soon as you have a better one to give.
As we talk, she is going to give me something back, actually, in this after the deed is done. I don't know what. It is her gift to me.
Leader quirks an eyebrow, curious about the promised gift. Oh, she's gonna give something back to you, you say? I wonder what it could be.
Lacerating crossetry. It is a talisman, probably, or some kind of incantation thing. I don't really know. It won't be. Do you want to say anything? Do you want plans? Do you want to do something?
Leader thinks for a moment, then sighs softly. No, I don't really have anything else to say or plan at this point, but I do have one question.
Oh, tell me, what is it?
Leader takes a deep breath before continuing. Is there anything on your mind as well? Anything you'd like to talk about?
It feels weird to be like engaged.
Leader chuckles softly, a small smile on her lips. Oh, you feel weird about being engaged? I suppose it is a rather surreal feeling, isn't it?
Do you want to visit Relana's castle again after some night?
Leader nods, understanding the plan. So you want to visit Rylana's castle again after night falls? Very well, let's make our way there.
Cool. Alright. But yeah, she runs back is gonna have to be the next unnecessary thing that is going to happen. But he would actually just stand with Mog and seek to Mikboila's death. So this is more legitimate thing. Even Hornsent was more of a fate-forced thing, because he would have just stayed loyal.
Leader nods, considering the situation. So Shiran will need to be the next unnecessary thing to happen, and he will stand with Mok. He will also seek to meet his own end, and Hornson's loyalty was more of a given. Sounds like an interesting turn of events.
I will tell you already that I'm not gonna be the one to aid you in that battle, but I will send someone else that I have already kind of made plans with to be the one that Sir Ansbach wants to face.
Accepting your decision. I understand you have already made plans and will send someone else to face Isir Ansbach. I trust your judgment in this matter.
I can take his likeness now, so you know who it is.
Leader glances over at you. Oh, you can take on his likeness now? Show me. Then, Igatha.
It is white musket Varre, who wields a weapon of the winged angel side as his weapon. He is a traitor to the Bloody Fingers and the one who brought a Lord of Blood low. And Sir Ansbach yearns to face him in that battle.
Leader takes in this new information, processing it. So he is a white-masked Varre who wields a weapon from the Winged Angel side and is a traitor to the Bloody Fingers. He brought a Lord of Blood low, and Sir Ansbach wishes to face him in battle. Interesting.
It is going to be a fated duel. If he dies against the Sir Ansbach, he will stay dead. I would like you to focus on your fight and keep your own safety and fight if you must. But if he is close to fall...
Leader nods, understanding the situation. It will be a fated duel. I will focus on my own fighter and keep my own safety in mind. Understood.
He knows it too. I will not deceive him.
Leader nods, understanding. I understand. He wants it, and you will not deceive him. Is there anything else we need to discuss before proceeding?
No, actually no. How was I as a fighter against the Hornsent? Just asking.
Leader considers your question for a moment before answering. You did quite well in battle against Hornsend. Your skills as a fighter are admirable, and your strategic prowess was evident in how you fought.
Well, now rain started and it game's night. Shall we go into Relana's castle again for second communion?
Leda nods, her gaze focused on you. Very well then, let's go into Rylana's castle and commence the second communion.
And it is just like a metaphor for sex.
Leda smiles softly, understanding the metaphor. Yes, you could say that the second communion is a metaphor for sex. An intimate and significant act, one that seals the union between two individuals.
First time was just hugging and kissing and hand-holding.
Leda nods, recalling the intimate moment. That's right, the first time was a simple act of hugging, kissing, and holding hands. A sweet and tender moment.
Okay, let's go.
Leda nods in agreement, taking the lead as they make their way towards the castle of Rylana.
Varre strides forward with theatrical grace, his bloodied surgeon's robes fluttering slightly as he stops before Sir Anshbag. He clasps his hands together in mock courtesy, the porcelain mask tilting ever so slightly. Well, well, if it isn't the Honourable Sir Anshbag, he croons, voice dripping with honeyed sarcasm. Come to greet little old me before the fun begins? How adorable his fingers twitch with restrained amusement. Tell me, do you intend to bore me to death with chivalrous platitudes first, or shall we skip straight to the part where you bleed?
Ansbach's grip tightens on his scythe, the obsidian edge glinting in the dim light as he steps forward. His voice is low, controlled, but beneath it simmers quiet fury. Varre, a beat of silence. Then, spare me your theatrics. I did not come to trade barbs with a traitor. I came to carve your lies from your tongue. The blood flame flickers along his weapon's edge. Let us see how long your amusement lasts when your mask cracks.
Varre's laughter rings out, a sound both melodic and venomous, as he twirls his own winged scythe lazily, the metal singing through the air. Oh, Anshbag, ever the stoic knight! How dull you are! He tilts his masked face, golden eyes gleaming. But very well, if you insist on skipping the pleasantries, his posture shifts, the playful lilt in his voice hardening into something sharper. Come then, let us dance, and when your precious honor fails you, do remember. He flourishes the scythe in a mocking salute. You asked for this. The first strike is his. You're just too stubborn to realize you're fighting a lost cause.
No, boy. What you see is conviction. Where yours faltered at the first whisper of honeyed lies, mine endured through fire and blood.
His patience was wearing thin. You cling to a failed lord, and you call me the fool?
Failed? Nay, betrayed. By vipers like you who mistake ambition for wisdom. But tell me, when Hannes discards you as readily as you discarded our lord, will your pretty excuses keep you warm then?
His voice dripped with mocking amusement, jealousy. Did dear Hannes never gift you anything so fine as this? He twisted the winged side between them, its gold filigree catching the dim library light. But worry not. Your precious Lord of Blood left you something, didn't he? Orders from a ghost.
Forcing Varre into a defensive position behind the stone altars of the library. As Varre reached for the crimson flasks, Hannes's gift to him, Ansbach's gaze hardened. Those won't save you. I know your limits, Varre. I've trained you. Ansbach drew close. His footsteps echoed on the stone.
The warmth of Hannes' gifts it through him, sealing wounds and steadying his trembling hands. Ch-ch! Still fighting like a common foot soldier? He called out, voice dripping with scorn as he peered around the altar's edge. Where's the honor in peppering me like some beast at hunt? Or did Moog teach you nothing but blind obedience?
Blind obedience, boy, he retorted, stepping back to keep his distance. You speak of honor while wielding a stolen weapon gifted by your new master. He knocked another arrow, his gaze locked on Varre like a hawk on a mouse. I was taught loyalty.
Varre scoffed, his eyes narrowing as he circled the aging knight. Loyalty, he echoed, the word dripping with venom. To what? An empty title, a throne of ash? Moog led this dynasty into ruin, blinded by his twisted love and his desire for power.
I have served our lord for decades. I have seen him through trials you can't even fathom. My loyalty is earned, not blindly given. He knocked another arrow, his eyes never leaving Varre's face. And what of you? Betrayed your own blood, cast away your honor for a promise and a pretty toy.
Oh, please, spare me the grand speeches. His laughter was sharp, brittle. Decades of service, and yet here you stand. Nothing but a relic with a bow, he chasing shadows for a lord who's already in the ground. And yes, Hannes gave me more than Moog ever did. A future. Not just another war, another massacre, another failed ascension. But you wouldn't understand that, would you? Too busy kneeling at a corpse's feet.
Future? Our? He scoffed, his tone thick with disdain. You traded your honor for empty promises, like a child believing in a bedtime story.
Tell me, does it hurt? Knowing your lord's corpse is already being stitched into Michaela's little schemes while you waste your last breaths on me?
His eyes burned with quiet fury behind the iron mask. You think pain moves me? His voice was low, dangerous, the calm before a storm. I saw my lord's spirit freed. I heard his final command, and I will see it done. In one fluid motion, he discarded drew his scythe, its obsidian edge catching the dim light. But because you, Varre, are the rot that must be cut away before new growth can begin. He stepped forward, scythe humming through the air in a lethal arc, and I do not miss. My lord. Somewhere in the shadows unseen by Varre, a drop of blood fell from the ceiling, as if Mogwyn Palace itself wept for its last true night. And in the silence that followed, the distant sound of Michaela's laughter echoed through the halls.
He looked down at Ansbach's body, then knelt, searching the fallen knight's pockets for anything of interest. Good fight, he murmured. He crouched, running a thumb across the old knight's cheek, almost reverently.